If I tell you that all it takes is pure devotion from heart for Ma Kali to change your life. Now, today I am going to share a beautiful story of a simple woodcutter whose life changed when Ma Kali's darshan was given to him. So, there was this woodcutter who was very dumb, who knew nothing because he was just very ignorant. But this was his 10th rebirth, and in all the 9 births he had been this extremely devoted devotee of Ma Kali, and he has done extreme sadhanas to Ma Kali. But in this 10th birth, he was this extremely arrogant, extremely useless fellow who was cutting wood, and he used to sell it at a very low price, and also people used him because he was not aware of his talents. In the same village that they were living, there was this Maharani who was very intelligent, and she wanted a husband who can defeat her in the Shastrarth. Shastrarth is, there will be a kind of talk, it is where you talk about a lot of different topics, and she wanted somebody to be very intelligent and only marry her. Because of this, a lot of other Rajkumars from different states and nearby cities were failed to in this Shastrarth. So finally what happened is that there were these group of people who decided to find the dumbest person and make him somehow go and marry the princess. So one day they saw that this man was sitting on a piece of wood and cutting the same piece of wood. Who does that? Because when you sit on the same piece of wood and cut it, you will also eventually fall along with the wood. So they saw this man, and they went and they told the kingdom that he is a very intelligent and a very fully intelligent wise man, but he is currently under a Maunavrat, so he will not speak now. So with this condition, they made him marry the princess, and on the first night, the princess found out that this man could not even tell a simple Sanskrit syllable. She humiliated him, she insulted him, and with all shame he left the place and soon went to a Kali temple in Ujjain, and that is a Shakti Peeth. That is where Ma Kali's lips had fallen in that place. So he went there and he hit his head again and again and again onto the stone with such that there was blood which was coming from the head. So Ma Kali, as she is a mother, she could not see what her son was going through. So without anything to eat, he was lying down with his eyes closed, and he was almost asleep. So Ma Kali then came into life in the physical form with the pan which she had in her hand. She gave the pan, she kept it near Kalidas' mouth. Startled completely, he then sees Ma, and he pulls out his tongue, which was useless when he had actually had the chance to speak and woo the princess. So he took a sword and he was ready to cut his tongue. That was when Ma Kali came and wrote a syllable onto the Kalidas tongue, and some people also say that Ma used her own tongue to write a syllable on Kalidas' tongue. After that, Kalidas became one of the most revered poets with so much spiritual knowledge. All of his ignorance was washed away, and he had written so many beautiful texts, and he came to be known as Kalidas. Some of the texts which he wrote are Meghaduta, Raghuvamsa, Kumara Shambhava. So whether this story is true or false, that is not what we are seeing today. If you believe in Ma Kali, your life would have been very difficult, because from my personal experience I'm telling you, Ma tests you like anything. So from the beginning, if you are a believer of Ma Kali, then your life would have gone through so many downs and so many depressive episodes. But let me tell you something, you don't choose Ma Kali, she chooses you. So why, after 9 births of having such a great affinity to Ma Kali and doing such sadhanas where at the end he gave his own head to Ma, the 10th birth was so ignorant and arrogant? Because he had to experience the uh, normal life, and only then later be enlightened by Ma Kali. So with this story, don't think of it whether it is real or not. Just I want you to understand that if you are a true devotee, if you are true with your words, if you are true with your heart, Ma Kali will enter your life and change your life overnight. Hi, I'm Subiksha. Welcome to Mind Matters with Subiksha. I do one-to-one personal consultations, which I have a minimal fee for. So please hit the subscribe button and contact to the WhatsApp number which is given below. Ram Ram.